This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
A curious thing is happening relative to Donald Trump's social media network, Truth Social. It has been noticed by anybody who's paying attention that Donald Trump is not using his own social media network, his own alternative to Twitter, his bastion of free speech, which this last weekend Roger Stone was complaining he was being censored on. None of it makes a lot of sense. Until this morning when the Daily Beast wrote this story entitled, Trump's Truth Social is doing even worse than you thought. And this, to me, explains why Donald Trump isn't using it. He has been reportedly quoted as saying he wants it to be a hit first before he actually starts using it. The valuation of this company is supposed to be something like $300 million, and they just can't get it off the ground. The actual architecture, the coding architecture is just ripped off from an open source program called Mastodon. I'm going to read a little bit from this Daily Beast article. The app that Donald Trump once hoped would avenge his exile from social media and make him a MAGA Mark Zuckerberg has instead plummeted to the 28th most popular social media platform in Apple's App Store, lagging behind the likes of more obscure social networks like Wiz, Be Real, and Bloomer Random Video Chat. Those three I've never heard of. Truth Social is behind them. Soon after the start of the soft launch of his social media company, Truth Social, in late February, Donald Trump grew deeply annoyed with the anemic growth and the lackluster rollout of the website. Though Trump and his team were expecting the new app to be a huge hit with his political base, the site was handily trounced in recent weeks by competitor MAGA social networks, including one that caters primarily to neo-Nazis. Cough if you're shocked. Play crickets if you're not shocked. But this month, the situation has only gotten worse for Trump's latest large-scale business venture, according to data analyses reviewed by the Daily Beast. And sources close to Trump say he has recently complained about the low-energy activity on the app and appears disengaged from trying to turn the platform around, much less post on it. That does not surprise me because, one, Donald Trump doesn't have any skin in the game relative to this company. He didn't pour millions of dollars into the creation of this. He sought money elsewhere. Like he does everything else, the risk is on someone else. It's only his name that is attached to this. If he truly wanted this to be a legitimate, viable competitor to Twitter, he would be on it. He would be using it constantly to get his voice out there rather than have his non-banned from Twitter spokeswoman, Liz Harrington, tweeting his goofy statements out on Twitter. Listen to some of these numbers. Download data shared by the analytics firm Apptopia shows that downloads of the app have plummeted from a peak of 170,000 downloads a day to just 8,000 now. 8,000 a day. The app is now just the 355th most popular app on Apple devices overall, and those who have downloaded it don't seem to be using it that much. Two more paragraphs here. Daily active users. Seriously, these numbers are embarrassing. Daily active users, a metric that social media and tech companies use to measure how many engaged users an app has, stood at just 513,000 as of last week. By contrast, daily active users at Twitter, Trump's erstwhile and beloved social media home, were around 217 million, according to the company's last quarterly earnings reports. By all metrics, by all measurements, Donald Trump's Truth Social is a flop, is a failure, is an embarrassment. Just today it was announced that two of his top tech executives bailed on him. Reuters was reporting that. Final paragraph here. Trump and Truth Social officials have presented the launch of the platform with plenty of caveats. In a speech at the Conservative Political Action Committee event, Trump himself said the company is rolling out the app very slowly, excuse me, and the app has been only available via a waiting list, and even then only in Apple's app store. So if you have a Google phone, if you run an Android, you don't get Truth Social. And also, what kind of a on-fire social media program has a waiting list? You want people to pour in. It's not like a club or some restaurant that's hot that you make people wait outside in anticipation to make it look like it's really doing well. That's not how it works in the online arena. You want people using. You want people out there. You want people talking about it. You don't want people talking about how it doesn't work. You don't want people talking about how they can't get an account. Donald Trump has only tweeted one single time from Truth Social. In fact, in this article, let me find the quote here. Right here. In a statement accompanying the announcement of Truth Social, as I try to get my mouth to work, in October 2021, Trump declared himself excited for the opportunity to send out my first truth on Truth Social very soon and begin sharing my thoughts on Truth Social and to fight back against the big tech. So far, however, Trump has only posted once on the app with yet another tease that, quote, unquote, your favorite president will see you soon. Now, do you ask, why, Jesse, do you take so much joy? Why do you delight in the abject failure of Donald Trump? Well, it's an easy answer. I am not a fan of fascists. I am not a fan of anti-democratic goons who organize and orchestrate a coup, failed, might it have been, but a coup against the United States government, an attempt to overturn a free and fair, settled American election. I'm not a fan. Have you had any experience with Truth Social? Did you rush to get an account just to see what the hubbub was about? I did not. I'd love to know your experiences. You could leave them in the comments if you did. I know that I did when Frank's speech, when the My Pillow goof, when his social media attempt, his competitor to YouTube, when it was announced, I did sign up. It never showed up. It's not. All it is a site for him to post videos about his election conspiracies. And also, I gave him my phone number to sign up. You needed to give a phone number and an email address. And now I get coupons for My Pillow. It's a grift. All these freaks, it's a grift. That's all this is all about. Anyway, again, I would love to know if you've had any experience with this. What are your thoughts on this? You can leave them in the comments. I would love that. You can also call. Leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you guys. Follow me on social media. The one that works, Twitter. I am @Dollemore. I am @Dollemore on Instagram. And I'm also @Dollemore on TikTok. All of those social media networks actually work. There's no waiting list. Go get yourself an account. This episode is sponsored by nobody. If I bring you some value, if you've been considering it, you're like, I don't know if I want to do it, please do consider supporting my work, helping produce what I do right here on this platform that also works, this particular social media network. YouTube is, you can interact with one another, it's social, and it works. No waiting list. You can click the join button below this video that is working right now while you watch it. See what's involved in being a channel member. For as little as $1.99 a month, you can click the join button, become a channel member, and help produce what I do here. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast, another website that works that you don't need a wait list for, and you can support my work there. Am I beating a dead horse here? Is the message getting through? You suck, Donald Trump. You suck. And everything you touch fails. It dies. You're gross. You're the anti-Midas. You're the bizarro world's Midas. You know, the guy touching everything and it turns to gold. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.